This is going to be some painful footage. Sorry, I'm trying to block the wind, but it is Western Kansas. Help, but made this crazy walk through a bunch of rattlesnake country. Finding some fresh pronghorn tracks heading to this water tank, but it's 87. Feels like anyway. Again, sorry for the noise, but I'm going to kind of show you what I'm doing here. I've made it up here to this tank. Got an open gate on the east sides, and I've got a strong south-southwest. I was going to set up on the corner. There's kind of a really good setup with a lot of brush. But what I've got to do is I got to pull up a lot of this brush. I'm going to make a little blind right here in this little corner. I'm going to sit on the other side of this, so I'm just getting started. Darn wind's going to make it tough. I have to really wedge some in here. Slow evening, still crazy, but nothing like it was on the backside of that ridge I just zoomed into, where I just came off of. Pretty sure I just did 7 or 8 miles probably, yes. Getting a little shooting in this morning. Shane got his fishing in. That's a beast. Dialing in the bows right now, just making sure. I got some truck issues. We're gonna try to get swapped out here later this morning, and then we'll get going on another piece here. So hopefully we'll get on some pronghorn here by this afternoon.
You want to actually drive up there, or just have them get out and walk?
I think we need to take somebody out, and then we need to go up over the top and maybe
just
drop the truck in the ditch on the right or something.
Okay.
Because she's wanting to go over there, isn't she?
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. You ready there, wild man?
You got your face mask?
Don't slam it.
Don't.
There he goes, son of a gun. Cows might have messed us up there. Typical, kind of saw some chasing, and we dropped tagging right in the bottom there, but the cows were right in there. And this is all walk-in where they were heading, but they're running high on them. But this is all public. We may end up trying something. We can maybe get back in there. Or they want to stay in that short stuff. Yeah, they're cutting across. All right, we had some good excitement. We should have known and dropped tagging where he got out to get his bow set up. Those pronghorn crossed right there. If we'd had maybe a guy there and a guy down the bottom, but they're actually out on some public right now. We're gonna go and try to circle around and see if we can get on the line that they're heading. I think they're gonna head to water. Probably there's a big water that we found down here.
You may take this.
Oh, there they are right there, Shane. See them?
Take this though.
All right, we're back in the same spot where we dropped and rolled, and actually got them out in this wheat. And I just sent Shane and Tegan are gonna go back and go kind of the direction they were heading, but I'm gonna, in case they double back, I think the smaller buck that came in later, I think he got run off, and he might be coming back here. I'm gonna set the decoy up here and give it a shot. We'll see if that works. All right, I threw the decoy up on this terrace out here. It's kind of a long shot, but this little buck and the other buck's running him off pretty good. So the little buck acted like he wanted to come back. I saw him up on that horizon for a minute, but the heat waves are making it tough to make him out. But it depends on which way he goes. Shane and Tegan are gonna go the other way, and I'm just gonna set up here. Just really working on clearing this stuff out for a shot. Trying to use these weeds as little makeshift blinds, but got a pretty good terrace right here. I can kind of stay crouched below, plus all this, so I'm just going to stack it up here. Well, it's been about 30 minutes, and these antelope are up on this rise up there just barely. I don't even know if they could see the decoy, but Shane and Tegan, I think, tried to put a stalk on them. I heard them kind of doing that little alarm blow, but they were rounding them back up, and then there's a set of hay bales over there. I was hoping they could get over that, because that's right where the antelope are going. But they're still up on the rise. Actually, there's another one right there coming. That vehicle either just hurt us or helped us. We'll see what they do. Hopefully they see me out here. I got my decoy. Definitely don't want a rifle popping out of there. I'm gonna wave at him here in a second. Well, just got access on a really good piece, couple really good pieces, and we had some good midday action there, but we're gonna split out. I'm gonna head back. It's gonna be a couple mile hike back to some really good water and some big country. They're doing the same on another piece. You can see we got that truck swapped out, so that was kind of a little bit of a setback, but not bad. It gave us time to re-energize, get a good breakfast this morning, and that's gonna be a long hot sit, but I'm gonna go try to get back in there and work and either make a play or sit on this water. Well, it hadn't been for a lack of trying. This is about a 2-mile walk back to where I just came here, thinking this is gonna be the biggest water source. Well, on a normal year, or I guess it is normally dry here, but on an average year, looks like the water line's supposed to come out to here. Now I'm praying that there's a tank on the hill. I think it's a tank, or it's another one that says a spring. I would imagine springs aren't running and probably dried up, but just hoping this is a huge pasture, so I'm just going to keep trying to find a good spot to set up. It's just so short too. This is going to be tough unless I can get around some water and find some ditches. But we're just working. It's tough. There's a lot more people out here this year, and so we're trying on some private that we just got access to. It's a good spot, I think. Well, that is depressing. Just can't catch a break here. Was heading up to what I thought was going to be water, and now I'm seeing some guys setting up a blind along a fence on the same piece I got permission on. So that's 2 vehicles we've seen go in here. So I may keep looking and just hunt it. I'm so far back in here. We'll see. I hate to do that, but I see it. We just got permission here. I see this guy over here, but there's a buck right there. I'm gonna go ahead and slip down this draw. See if I can get down there on him. He's coming right up it. Alright, this is getting borderline nutty. I got over that just perfect to get down to that water, and there's a blind there, so I just said nope, I'm not going to mess somebody up if they're in there. And that's the bad part about getting permission late like this, and I feel bad actually because I was going in after him, but I just went ahead and circled around, and I'm going to hunt some draws away from all that. I just found a nice little pinch here that hopefully just catch him traveling. See some of these heavy trails. I'm going to tuck up under one of these banks here and just settle in and just kind of hope to get some parallel motion kind of between water. Find the biggest pinch, which this one right here looks really good. Alright, well I decided that was actually kind of not the best spot because there was 2 more draws to come in, so basically right here. I don't have as much of a warning if they're coming from the west, but it all bottlenecks down here at chip shot. And somebody has carcasses of a bunch of these yuccas. See, it's kind of like old, maybe somebody set them here as an old blind years ago, or a couple years ago, but I'm going to go ahead. Some of them kind of replanted, so they're still green, so I'm going to go ahead and stack them in here and make a wall. This looks pretty awesome. My chance is going to be pretty close on these trails, but I'm trying to get this set up real quick. Right, pretty sweet blind, but everything's so close here. I just don't know how much footage I'm going to get. It's just the best spot there is. It's right where I had to get kind of this drop down drainage where everything kind of comes together. All the trails come out in front right here. It just makes sense. I could hunt spots with wider shots, longer shots, and to get awesome footage, but these things I've learned, it's a challenge to get them on film. It's a challenge to shoot them anyway, but I love filming, and I'll try to get what I can up in front here, but it's not going to cost me the shot at one, so Time to sit out for a long haul. I may come back here, you know, for a while because it's big country. It's Monday morning. It's the second to last day of our hunt, and I'm pretty sick right now. I got it back into the same yucca blind that I made yesterday, and I was wanting to get in here and set through the morning. Saw that big joker coming from the east. I don't know if it's the same buck or not, but we're just getting pretty tired. I was 10 minutes too late. I was coming in from basically the south. It's a 45-minute walk. It was just gray light, and then I could see a buck way off to the east, so I tried to get around and hop and get over here. Well, they cover up ground quick, and he was probably only 200 yards at that point when I tried to drop in, and I didn't see him at that time, and I just see him kind of darting to get around downwind of me, and I get up there, and I threw the decoy up just to kind of see. He's a dang good buck. He looked different than the one I saw yesterday, though, so that might be a good thing, but it was a monster. Beautiful sunrise coming up over here, but I'm going to I'm just going to need to get lucky and get a different buck cruising through here. It's a good setup. Well, as much as I think a guy could get it done sitting in this blind, I actually just had a buck chasing a doe, but we're supposed to meet up here at about 11 o'clock, so we're going to try to get aggressive today with today and tomorrow, about probably half day tomorrow left. We're going to have to try something crazy, just get aggressive. We found that when we do that, we seem to have a lot of close calls. I think this could be a productive method, but I'm going to go ahead and bail out and try to join up. I might try to hunt my way back. There was that buck this morning, very well could be up one of these other draws.
And they're off. And he doesn't want her going that way.
Well, second to last day, I guess you could say we're getting a little desperate. Shannon taking her gonna do the old rollout. We got some pronghorn up here. We got a buck and 3 does out on this piece we got permission on, so we're gonna I'm gonna get them scooted over right to the edge. They're gonna peel off, and I'm gonna keep going down the road. Hopefully the goats keep their attention on me, then I'll go up on the hill and maybe video it, but it should be pretty funny. We'll see. I should have videoed that. They just rolled out. Those goats are still there. We'll see. I'm hoping they get the attention back on me. Alright, those guys, I just went back by them. I'm going to try to go up over the top and try to just push him down towards them. See if they can pop the decoy up then when he gets close. I'm just gonna go right at him. I got up and around, and this is probably where we should have came with the decoy, but I'm gonna try to get him to go right down there towards him.